Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the most important stories shaping Nigeria today. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Trust me, today's topic is one that every Nigerian, home or abroad, needs to hear. So let's get straight into it. Former presidential candidate and Labour Party leader Peter Obi has once again come out swinging, and this time his criticism is sharp, loud, and deeply rooted in facts. He's calling out President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what he describes as reckless and corrupt borrowings that are plunging Nigeria deeper into a financial abyss. And honestly, many Nigerians are starting to echo Obi's concerns. Now let's unpack this. According to Peter Obi, Nigeria is not just borrowing, it's borrowing without vision, without accountability, and without any real plan for how those funds will benefit the everyday Nigerian. Obi is raising a critical point. Where is the money going? We keep hearing about billions of dollars borrowed from the World Bank, the IMF, and even China, but our roads are still crumbling, our schools are underfunded, hospitals are failing, and power supply remains a joke. Obi didn't mince words. He made it clear that Tinubu's administration seems more focused on feeding a corrupt political class and satisfying cronies than actually investing in things that will generate long-term growth. He said, and I quote, "You cannot be borrowing to fund consumption. You borrow to invest, to grow, and to build. But here we are borrowing to maintain a lifestyle of waste, corruption, and mediocrity." That's heavy and, quite frankly, accurate. And it's not just about the borrowing itself, it's about the secrecy, the lack of transparency, and the complete disregard for accountability. Who approves these loans? Who manages the funds? What projects are being executed? And why are there no measurable outcomes for all this debt? Nigerians are being asked to tighten their belts while politicians buy new SUVs, fly private jets, and live like kings. What Peter Obi is doing here is sounding the alarm. He's saying if we continue down this road, we are mortgaging not just the present, but the future of our children and grandchildren. He reminded us that our debt servicing cost is now eating up a huge chunk of our national revenue. That means less money for education, healthcare, and infrastructure. We're basically working just to pay interest, not to grow. Now, let's look at the possible solutions Obi himself has suggested and others that experts are also proposing. First, we need a complete audit of all public debt. Nigerians have the right to know how much has been borrowed, from where, and what it was used for. Every kobo must be accounted for. Second, there must be a shift from borrowing for consumption to borrowing for investment. If we must borrow, it should be tied directly to revenue generating projects like railways, agriculture, power, and manufacturing, things that will create jobs and stimulate the economy, not pad the pockets of politicians. Third, we need to reduce the cost of governance. Nigeria cannot continue with this bloated, corrupt political structure. From the National Assembly to the executive, there's too much money being spent on allowances, convoys, unnecessary travel, and bureaucracy. Obi has consistently advocated for this. Cut down on waste and redirect those funds to sectors that matter. Fourth, the anti-corruption fight must become real, not a political tool, not a witch hunt, but a genuine, systematic effort to punish those who loot public funds. We need independent agencies, public transparency portals, and citizen involvement in budget tracking. And finally, citizens must stay awake. Yes, you watching this video, you have a role to play. We cannot keep quiet when our leaders are selling our future behind closed doors. Speak up, ask questions, demand accountability, participate in governance. Peter Obi's boldness should be a wake-up call. This is not about party politics. It's about national survival. Nigeria cannot grow if we are drowning in debt that nobody can trace, that doesn't deliver results, and that keeps recycling the same set of corrupt elites. As 2027 draws closer, these are the questions we need to be asking all presidential hopefuls, governors, and even local government chairmen. What are your plans for debt management? What will you cut? What will you fund? What legacy will you leave? Because right now, what we are seeing is a legacy of loans, lies, and luxury at the expense of millions living in poverty. So let me turn it over to you now. What do you think about Peter Obi's bold stance on Tinubu's borrowing habits? Do you agree with his position, or do you think he's just playing politics? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. We read and reply to as many as we can. And if you found value in this breakdown, please like this video, share it with your friends and family, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're building a community of conscious Nigerians who want the truth, not propaganda. Until next time, stay informed, stay bold, and stay hopeful. Nigeria deserves better, and together we can demand it.